Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tea and Tarot Day on Soul Moon's Rising Tarot. We had a little snafu earlier today with some technology, but we are here. Time to party. I have to get a drink really fast. It's been a heck of a day already. Excuse me. So, how has everybody been? We missed Speed Tarot on Friday. Things have been nuts here lately, so. All right. Ava, you are in. I got your question. You are first on the list. This quarantine has me busier than any other day. Any normal day, I'm busier now. So I don't know how you guys have been, but it has been crazy busy over here, especially at my work. So yeah. Anyway, today is Tea and Tarot. Today you get to ask your questions. I am limiting love questions today to a maximum of 5. My spirit guides have recently told me that love questions is really not where they want me to head. So, mostly they want me to head in the direction of helping you guys find your way in your path, like your next steps and stuff like that. But sometimes love questions are needed in such things. But rather than answering a whole bunch, those that really need it are going to be right here as it begins. So up to 5 love questions today. So Hannah Mori, if you wouldn't mind keeping track of that for me, that would be amazing. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, Ava. Sorry if you hear the kids or the dogs or anything because they're all done doing school and so they're playing. All right. Ava Marie, how does my workmate, have feelings or thoughts about me, how he sees me? You can't really see. Are you not working right now, Ava? I know there's a lot of people that aren't. Or maybe are you guys on different shifts or anything? Ah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people not working right now, but then there's also a lot of people like myself that are still working. And we're kind of... I'm an essential worker, so I'm like doubly essential. So I work at an essential business, and then I'm on asset protection, which is basically security at this business. So, yeah, essential. My boss even said that they're giving away free overtime. All right, Ava, let's see what he's thinking about at the moment. Okay, so he looks kind of disappointed in the current situation, but duh, who's not at the moment? It is 3 a.m. there, girl. Holy cow. So right now, everything's feeling kind of cold. You're feeling kind of lonely. And, things are just, you're ready to be over. Okay? Ready for this all to be over. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Long journey still ahead of us. But there is that light. There is hope. So I'm seeing, probably everybody. But definitely he's looking forward to the reunion of getting to spend time with you again, even if it's just work. He obviously enjoys your presence. So I am seeing that you may not be on his mind every second of the day, but he is definitely thinking about you and looking forward to seeing you again when the time happens. Hopefully that starts soon. All right, so guys, if you're not familiar with Tian Tarot, you can ask your questions today. When you have a question, just put it in the chat. Some of you already have, and I thank you for that. Make sure you only put your question in once, and we are down to 4 love readings for today. So next on the list here is, well, let's see. I forgot to welcome you guys. Hannah Mori, Ava Marie, you guys are like OGs here on this channel. Natalie, welcome. Lady Blind Wolf, I think I've watched her stuff actually. Welcome. Josephine, another one of my OGs. Let's see, who else do we have here? Miriam, welcome. Today just feels like all over the place. So, looks like Josephine, you are up next. What makes you so stressed, Lady Blind Wolf? You're just doing everything like ass backwards today. My time's off. I'm just out of sync today. It's just one of those days. It's a Monday. It happens. $1,000 vet bill. I would be stressed about that too. Yeah, definitely. But is the animal okay? Cat, dog, horse? What are we talking about? Is your baby going to be okay? All right, Josephine, your friend T. Wow, he thinks you've had a lot of heartbreak in your life. So, you know, he kind of... He sees like... Maybe he feels like you're... How do I say this? Not necessarily needy, but you have a lot of healing to do because you have so many swords right here, girl. You have 15 swords, okay? So you have the 10 of swords first, and then you have the 5 of swords, but in reverse. So there's definitely a lot of strife, a lot of heartache, and so this person may see you as somewhat of a challenge, whether or not they want to take on that challenge. I don't know, but as for what they're thinking of you, obviously you must be a strong person if you can take on this much and still function. So here with the 5 of swords, this last person that is leaving you, it's behind, it's, you know, the last 2 swords are stuck in your back there. You know, you started with 10, you're down to 2, so the healing is going on, and that's definitely a sign in the good direction. So maybe as you progress in your own healing, then this person will be more apt to become closer to you, whether friendship, relationship, depends on, you know, the feeling and how things go from there. Your cat, he's home. Good. Well, poor baby. Do you mind if I send him some Reiki? Him, her? I love sending animals healing. If that's okay with you, I would love to send your kitty some healing. All right, Natalie, your reading is up. You're very welcome, Josephine, and keep healing. It seems like you're doing a really good job healing yourself and all the past hurts and everything that you've gone through. Your daughter's cat? I love cats. We have 5 myself. All different shapes and sizes and colors and hair length and attitude and everything. So, all right, Natalie, what is coming for you in your love life? So, this is love reading number 3 here. Okay, guys, just keeping you up to date. Holy cow, kidney stones, UTI, getting fixed. That's a lot all at once. That's really funny that you just said getting stronger and better, Natalie, because your first card here is strength. So obviously, you have strength for one in yourself and more strength coming. Somebody that is going to help you be more of yourself, but this person may lack fire, passion. So if that's something that you need in your love life, the fire, the passion, not saying this person isn't going to really care about you, but for example, my husband is like the least romantic person ever. But he definitely loves me 100%. He shows me in different ways. So he's not like the super passionate, bring you home flowers and sweep you off your feet kind of person. So this person may be the same way that, not that there's not going to be a spark there, but that show of passion is not going to be there. So if that doesn't scare you away, then you have good things coming. If you really need that show of passion, take the lessons that this relationship's going to give you and make sure you learn what you're supposed to from this person. Yeah, kidney stones are no joke, Hanamori. I had some of those like 2 summers ago, and I might wish it on my worst enemy. But they do give you good drugs, so. But for kitties, it's hard for them to tell you. A rare breed of Siamese. Sometimes I really wish we could share pictures in the chat because I would love to see your guys' fur babies. It's not a necessity, Natalie. Good. So there could be really good things coming for you then. All right. So only 2 more love readings, guys, unless you decide that you want to become a patron or donate via PayPal. Those guys are always going to get priority and those questions will always be answered. I forgot to put that up there, didn't I? There you go. Okay. Every 5 years for you in the past, Hanamori? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Mine were like teeny tiny and passed easily. There was no surgery or anything, but they hurt so bad. And I've had 4 kids, guys, okay? And 2 of them were natural. So kidney stones are nothing to be ashamed of if you need drugs for those, because by golly, the medication they give you so helps. All right. Azeneth, are you still here? If you're not here, then Lady Blindwolf, it is your turn, followed by Miriam. Welcome, Benita and Deborah. Thank you for joining us today. Yes, post your questions in the chat. However, it looks like the love question quota is going to be filled here very shortly. So if you have a love question, then you can either donate to the PayPal or become a patron of the channel, and I can answer those, but I'm limiting love questions to 5. My spirit guides say I have other things that I need to share with you guys, so I'm following my guidance. All right, Azinth, your cards are coming up. What are George's real intentions with me? Looks like Lady Blind Wolf, you are going to get the last love reading for this Tian Tarot. All right. George's real intentions with me. Well, to me, it looks like he likes cats. So, to make an honest woman of you, you got strength in the 9 of Pentacles. So, there's definitely a lot of fire between the two of you. You've got a lot of stability. I love that both of these cards have big cats in them. Big cats are very protective, especially of their loved ones. So, these are gorgeous cards. There's lots of blooming and there's lots of, fruitfulness in there. And both of these cards have 2 birds. So I definitely see a togetherness here and, a lot of growth and a lot of essentially happiness. All right, Lady Blind Wolf, it is your turn. And you get the last love reading. So everybody that has asked a love question after Lady Blind Wolf, I'm not doing love questions for the rest of this Tian Tarot unless you are a patron of the channel or donate to the PayPal link. Both can be found in the ticker down here. If you have a question about your path, your spiritual gifts, your guides, anything like that, please feel free to ask those. Okay, so Lady Blind Wolf, your first card here is the 9 of Swords in reverse. So it's kind of time to wake up and really rekindle the fire, rekindle the passion that you have within. You had mentioned that your stress, and I feel like there's more to it than just, the bill from the vet, which, who's not stressed right now? I think everybody is stressed. Are you guys still seeing me? Okay, sorry. It blinked off on my phone. So, anyway, we're all stressed. Everything right now is so up in the air, and it's time to take a step back and really breathe, meditate, contact your guides, and see how they can help you through your situation. But as far as, let me go back up here. So these are your cards. You've got the Nine of Swords. It's time to wake up, okay, and rekindle the passion that has died. So the person that you like, if they have not already tried to contact you or get something going, reach out. I mean, sure, we're in quarantine. We're not supposed to meet up, but you could Skype, you could Zoom, you could FaceTime, you could Facebook message video. Start making that connection. Start having that passion, being fulfilled by somebody else. I mean, we can fill our own cup, but sometimes it's nice for somebody to pour into us what we pour into others. So, yeah, trying to save up to move to Florida. So definitely you are super stressed. You're trying to save and then you got this huge bill. I totally get it. I'm going to pull you a self-care card because I feel like you need one. Normally I just do the 2 cards, but every once in a while something tells me that you need a self-care card. All right, alone time. So you have a lot of stress. Take a little time, even if it's just 5 minutes. Maybe take a hot bath if you have a bathtub. Go for a walk. Something that is just you, where you can clear your mind and just be you. All right, it's time to renew yourself. Sorry, guys. My daughter's supposed to be making some iced tea. I have a feeling it's not going to be done until after I'm done here. But it's waiting. It'll be waiting for me, so that'll be awesome. All right. Miriam didn't answer. Miriam, if you are still here and would like me to answer a different question for you, please put it in the chat. Otherwise, I am moving on to Deborah. Deborah, it is your turn. You really need to work on your meditation. You know, on my other channel, I actually did a video on meditation for fidgeters, 2 of them. You'll have to forgive me. They're some of my really early videos, so they're not awesome, but the information is still sound. Here, let me see if I can go find it really fast, and I will put the link in the chat for you. I have 4 videos on meditation, so I will go and add them to the playlist to the chat. And you can check those out at your leisure. Maybe the meditation for fidgeters will help you be a better meditator, because it doesn't have to be hard. All right, so Deborah, you are up. And then it looks like Benita, if you have a non-love related question. And then Blue Skies. Rising Storm Tarot, if you're still in the chat and would like a non-love related reading, go ahead and put your question in the chat as well. Okay, Deborah, what are your spiritual gifts? Which do I want? I want my Light Seers Tarot. All right, Deborah, your spiritual gifts. So you definitely have a lot of passion, and you also have a gift with spirits. Not necessarily, I don't know if you're a medium, but you definitely have a gift of being able to make people feel better when a loved one has passed and maybe they're feeling down about it. I feel like you have a really good connection to the spirit realm. So maybe you can even talk to spirits, or you can feel things from them. I don't know if any of these gifts you have already like started working on. Oh, that's a good idea, Lady Blind Wolf. I never thought of that. Probably because I've never used one. I tend to use my malas for meditation, but I've never used a witch's ladder. That's a good idea. You were forgotten, Hanamori? I did not forget you, did I? Shame on me. I will get you next, okay? One more card for you, Deborah. Maybe, Hanamori, it's because you asked if you needed a love reading. Yay! Yay, I have iced tea!
There wasn't
Thank you.
much ice left.
That's okay. A little ice is better than none. Oh, so good. All right, I'm going to set this over here. Okay, Deborah, I'll give you one more card. You're very welcome. Let me get you your last card here, Deborah. Okay, Hanamori, seriously, tell me, did you want a love reading? Hanamori is one of my patrons. And if my others come in the chat as well, my wonderful patrons always get priority. All right. Well, that was convenient. Okay, so, Deborah, your card. This is the Airy Dosha, creative, imaginative, and unpredictable. When there is too much wind, a tornado ensues. The many ideas floating through your mind have not been anchored, leaving you feeling scattered, anxious, and ungrounded. Every idea is a seed that can only grow when planted. Reconnect with the earth, your physical body, and your root chakra. Consume grounding root vegetables, which connect to the earth. Walk on the soil barefoot to rebalance your ionic charge. Meditate on your belly and imagine yourself drinking the earth's energy. Focus on one step at a time and do not feel overwhelmed by the enormity of life. There is always more time if you allow there to be. So that's just a message from your guides to just kind of take it slow, meditate, and really feel what you're doing. Okay. Okay. Whatever I am called to. You got it. Because you definitely need one of these. All right. So after Hanamori, it is Benita. Benita, are you still in the chat? And then after Benita is Blue Skies. You've never, you know, Deborah, I've never meditated on my belly either. So I might just have to try it just because. So it sounds different, but I could see that. I mean, you know, if you lay on a blanket outside and watch the clouds go by, that's considered meditating. You could lay on the grass and, I don't know, count the blades of grass. Play in the dandelions. Dandelions are actually very good for you. All right, this is bothering me. I've got to fix this. There, now you can see it. Or would it look better in white? Let's go white. Oh yeah, that's much better. You are not too late, Tina. I have filled my love reading quota for the night, though, but if you have questions, like on your spirit guides or your career or, you know, your, I don't know, what your spiritual gifts are, any of that, then I can answer any other question besides love-related ones. My guides gave me specific orders to only answer 5, and I've done that, so. All right, Hannah Mori. Your first card is Forge, Don't Follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. I'm pretty sure we've had similar cards like this for you before. Thanks for coming, Raquel. Have a good time with your sister. So, yeah, Hannah Mori, I'm pretty sure we've had this card before. So, let's see what you need here. It's an ongoing lesson. Yeah, our guides tend to do that. They're just like, hey, your path's over here. Hey, by the way, you need to get back over this way. All right, do some solar plexus chakra work, and that's going to help you stay on the path that you're supposed to be on, forging this, you know, being the leader that you wish you had. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So there's a little assignment for you, Hannah Mori. Do some solar plexus chakra work. Life purpose. You got it. I missed the love part. I tried early. Yeah, I'm sorry. Technical issues. They happen, unfortunately, especially with live streams. Just trying to find your way. Well, that is why I'm here, Tina. And really, that's why my guides told me to limit my love questions, because they want me to really help you guys find your way. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. See if we can get a little bit of clarity for you on your life purpose. Hello, Divine Spirit of Sunshine. How are you today? You absolutely may. Today is Tea and Tarot. So you can ask a question. I have filled my love quota for today, though. My spirit guides gave me a quota now, so I'm only doing 5 love readings per tea and tarot. Just tea and tarot, so at least for now. This one came to me in a dream, and it was really odd, so I'm listening today to see what the outcome is. All right. Ooh, okay. So, Tina, you have really the beginning of a spiritual awakening. Your higher self is trying to help you raise up to be more of you, really. So, right this moment, okay? Really, you just need to connect with who you are, what you love, what makes you tick, okay? Go over, your hobbies. Do you really, really love them? And what is it about it that makes you love it? Do you go out and, serve the community in some form? Do you crochet? Do you garden? Do you, build things? Whatever your hobbies happen to be, really take a look at those and figure out what it really is that makes you love them, because that's going to start pointing you in the right direction of where you need to go and where you need to learn more about yourself. So you got the card of Judgment here. This card, basically, if you don't really, really love something, if it does not fulfill you, then it's time to let it go. Okay? It's time to not waste your time on that anymore and bring in, more things that fill your fire. So you got the Ace of Wands. Your fire. You have creativity within inside you, and it is time to spark that and really let it grow. So essentially that is the first steps on the way to finding your path. Does that make sense, Tina? Hopefully that makes sense. So those that are just joining us, I have filled my love quota for today. If you have questions other than love-related ones, like, asking something from your spirit guides or looking for, your path in life or whatever, anything basically other than love, those questions are still open. So this is going to help you a lot, Tina, especially if you've been depressed for years. Weeding out some of the things that no longer serve you are going to help you break free of that depression. I also highly, highly suggest energy work of any sort, whether it's just simple chakra clearings, meditation, actually seeing a Reiki practitioner, anything like that. I highly recommend. That helps to clear out some of the ickies that have gotten, backed up in there. Awesome. I look forward to hearing more about it. All right. Hola, hola. Your path in life. Ooh. Divine Spirit of Sunshine, you sound a lot like me. That's kind of why I have 2 channels, but I'm mainly here on this one because on one hand, I get messages that I have to make this video, I have to do it and put it out there, but it doesn't necessarily fit on my tarot channel, so that's why I have my other channel. But then sometimes reading tarot, you're able to pass those messages along too. So you sound a lot like me. I do not need your name, Ola Ola, your real name anyway, because the guides know who you are. So path and life. All right. You definitely have some solar chakra work to do here, but the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I love that song. This is so funny. Okay, so you got the Page of Wands. So right now you may feel really depleted in your passion, but doing the solar plexus chakra work, which is common for a lot of us, is going to help to bring back that passion. And the wheels are going to keep turning. So the next step for you is just going to show up. When you take care of the solar plexus stuff, the next step is just going to show up and just grab a hold of it and go with it. Whatever it happens to be, good, bad, or indifferent, just go with it. Everything in life gets us further in our path. All right. Those that are just joining, welcome. Today is Tea and Tarot, so you do get to ask questions. However, my love quota for the day has already been filled, so any question other than something love related is still a go. You can put that into the chat. Exactly, Hanamori. That's why I have the two channels, so that, you know, one I'm free to do. This one's my fun channel. The other one's my education channel. Sometimes they bleed into each other. All right. So let's see. Blue Skies, you were up next. So I'm going to go with your question here about your new job soon. And then after Blue Skies is... Scrolling down here. Okay, so Blue Skies, your new job, and then looks like Jennifer, you're the first one that didn't ask a love question, so you will be after Blue Skies. All right, job. Which one do I want for a job? I want... If you guys do have love questions and they're very pressing for you, becoming a patron or donating $2 or more to PayPal will get your question answered. But otherwise you have to wait until Friday for Speed Tarot. I understand, Fatima, but when my guides tell me to do something, I do it. They usually tell me for a reason, so I just go with it. Been wanting to work with children, Tina? You could work into that. You know, you absolutely could. You could make that work for you. All right, blue skies. It looks like you are actually, what kind of job did you apply for? Was it like a leadership type position? Because I see you as kind of this knowledge head, so to speak, in your position. And, people are really going to look to you for help. So I would say yes. You'll be getting a job soon. Okay, that's just really funny. So I would say yes. So this one that you applied for, that is the leadership type position. That's where I see you. Okay. It is going to be a lot of work though. Okay. So your first card here is the Hierophant. Definitely a leader type position. People are going to look up to you. But 10 of Wands, a lot of work, but you do have a lot of passion in it. So always being a leader is a lot of work. Never fails. Okay. So Jennifer, why is Brooke intimidated and envious of you? That's a good question. I want this one. Tina, there very could well be some suppressed things that you may not even remember. Brocane. Is it brocane? Is that how you say that? Okay. Bocani. I am definitely not an expert linguist by any means. I do the best that I possibly can. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer, for correcting that for me. Okay, so if I was her, I would also feel intimidated because you got the Queen of Swords. So you are really, this is how you appear, whether you feel this way or not. Okay, you appear to be really in charge and put together, and really, you know what's going on, and you kind of run things even if you're not the boss. All right. So that's definitely intimidating for anybody. Also, you're going places. The Chariot. You're moving in a big way. And honestly, that could be intimidating for absolutely anybody. So that would be why. I mean, you may not feel that way about yourself, but that's how you're seen by her. So, where's my tea? But what's funny is we can only see in others what we see in ourselves. So if she sees that in you, then she also has that going for her. So I don't know if there is a nice way that you could tell her that she's also going places and she's also got it all together, even if she doesn't feel like it. Because I can guarantee you, not one of us feels like we have it all together. In fact, most of the time it's like, okay, I'm just going to wing it and see how it goes. All right. I think we are all caught up. Hi, No Name. Welcome. So there's still 4 of you watching. If anybody else has a non-love related question today, you can ask your question. Okay. But my guides did give me a limit on my love questions. So I am following their guidance, as I should most of the time, and sometimes I don't. Today, I am trying it out and see how it goes. So, excuse me, I apologize. My love quota has been filled for today. If you have any other question, put it in the chat, and I will get those answered just as soon as they're in the chat, because we're all caught up. Yeah, Tina, there's a lot. Friday, Tina, when we do speed tarot, love questions are open then, as of right this moment. Ooh, that's a good question, son. What kind of career is best for me? You are a patron, Hannah Mori, so you can ask another question. All right, son, what career is best for me? I look forward to seeing you, Tina. Friday should be at about 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, USA. So I don't know what time it is for you right now, but it is currently 5:52 at my house. (5:52 p.m.) I should say. That's why the sun's starting to shine in my room here. All right, son, what career is best for you? One that you're definitely passionate about. So what kinds of things do you love? What makes you tick? Okay. What is it that makes you feel alive? It might feel like you're juggling, but this passion is where you're really going to earn your most money. So you got both the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Let's see if I can get this over here so you guys can see it. There we go. The King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So Pentacles are all about stability, are all about abundance, most of the time finance. You notice in both of these cards you have a lot of orange, a lot of yellow, and a lot of red. So you definitely, it's something that you need to be passionate about. This may be something creative, something that you really feel like that you have power over. That is where you are meant to be. This could be a job. It could be a business that you create. It could be somewhere in the middle too. All right. So no name, your question, how can I improve myself? Meaning, do I have any toxic traits that I don't know about? Ooh, that's a deep question. Let's go. I want this deck, my Illuminati deck. My Illuminati deck tells it like it is. Good, bad, anything in between. So after no name, if you guys have non-love related questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I have filled my love question quota for today's live stream. right. Okay, so no name. All right, first and foremost, take off the blindfold, okay, because there are dangers all around you. Not necessarily toxic, but things that could get you in trouble if you don't look out for them, okay? We each have certain aspects of our personality that if we don't keep it in check, it can get us in trouble. And that's really what I'm seeing here. So sit down and think about it. Really look at yourself. Sit down in the mirror. Well, obviously, you may not be able to sit down in the mirror, but look in the mirror and really reflect on who you are. This person here is very in charge. She has everything together, very stable. She could be seen as a powerhouse in some aspects. She could be very intimidating, but she also feels very like withdrawn from the world. So maybe it's time to open up. Okay? You may be insecure, secure in yourself, but it's time to open up and let people in. That's where your insecurities may lie. Okay? And like I said, really take a look deep at yourself. What do you like? What don't you like? And fix it. You are very welcome, son. I'm glad you enjoyed it and resonated with you. Hannah Mori, did you put your question in the chat? Oh, right there. Is there something going on with my throat chakra? Oh, I'm only getting like half the questions on there. Okay, so throat chakra. You know what? I'm going to do something completely different right now, Hannah Mori. And we are going to play it by ear and see how it goes. I'm experimenting, guys. I hope you don't mind. There it is. All right, so I have this new pendulum, okay, and just really want to break her in. So show me yes. Show me no. Okay. All right. Hannah Mori, do you have a throat chakra issue? No, it's not a throat chakra issue. Not completely. I would guess that it's a partial blockage or a slowing of the throat chakra. So do a little bit of throat chakra work and see if that helps. Maybe do some singing in front or not in front of people. Shake up the, the energies of the throat chakra. Maybe write a book. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a book, but a kid's book, or just write something down or speak it or whatever. If you need to send me a spoken something, like just a recording of you talking about something, then do it. But whatever it is, it's only partial blockage, so there's not really anything wrong with your throat chakra. All right, word girl. Will I pass my ISATs and get into law school? Good luck. Let's see. Yes, Fatima, you absolutely can ask a non-love related question. Subliminal 5 Drift. I love the font. I don't know how you did that, but that's awesome. You are after Word Girl. LACTs to get into law school. All right. Law school. Ooh, lots of hard work, okay? But you are going to conquer the beast, okay? So you've got the 8 of Wands here and the 9 of Wands in reverse. Wands are all about passion, about fire, but with all these wands, that is going to be a lot of work. I mean, come on, what does a witch do with a wand? She works with it. She works her magic. So work your magic. And see that beast right there? That beast of a man? You're going to do it. Study hard, okay? Work your buns off, and you are absolutely going to pass the LSAT and get into law school. And I want to hear about it when you do. Oh, thank you. I love this pendulum. I actually got it in a Goddess Provisions box, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it's made out of, but it's a gorgeous green color. A really dark, pretty green. And I love her. She's beautiful. How do you forget about actually using your voice, Hannah Mori? You have it for a reason. You're supposed to use it. Hello, my beautiful, fascinating fairy. I'm so glad you could be here. You are very welcome, Word Girl. Very, very welcome. Okay, so let's see. Subliminal 5 Drift. What do you need to know most right now? Ooh. Thank you so much for subscribing. I very much appreciate it. And you don't have to donate when you pass, but I do want to hear about it when you do. I don't care what video or live stream you comment on, but let me know when you pass your LSAT. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, so your first card here is Birthing a New Age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Hello, Mila. Mila Zoe, you can ask a question. I am doing any non-love related questions right now. Card number 2 for you here is wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. So you have something big in the making. And for right now, you just need to hang tight. Okay? And it will be revealed shortly. Things are being woven. I love these cards. The universal consciousness. Hello, Emmy. Welcome to the stream. All right, Fatima. Did he create a fake account? What do I want? Yeah, that was for subliminal, Hanamori. All right, Fatima, let's see. Did he create a secret account? Yes, because he's confused. I don't know what he's confused about, but you got the Hanged Man in reverse and the Alchemist, which is the magician, also in reverse. So, everything's kind of upside down for him. He feels out of sorts. So, I would say yes, he's confused. I don't know what's confusing him. Sorry, guys. The light's really sucking right now. I apologize. So hopefully you know what it is that's confusing for him. Let's see. Who is next? You are very welcome, Fatima. Thank you for being here. Friday, we will do speed tarot, and you can ask love questions then. Yes or no questions on Friday. If anybody is in the chat that has a non-love related question, go ahead and put your question in the chat and they will be answered in the order they're received. What is your school planning towards you? School. Okay. So the bottom cards wanted to be called out here. Let's see. First one is your Six of Cups. And then you got the Eight of Swords. So the Six of Cups here shows definitely growth through a lifetime, which makes sense for a school. They want you to grow into something that you can be during your lifetime. The second one here, the Eight of Swords, was in reverse. So you may see yourself as tied up and, not able to do what you want. But if you look closely, it is just a vision. Okay, that's not the truth. Try and get it out of the sun for you guys. There we go. So what you are feeling is not necessarily what's going on. But there's definitely merit to how you feel, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be a bad thing for you. I don't know what you have going on with your school or the director of your school, but they still have good intentions for you, and you are still going to have ties to this school for a long time to come. So like I said, I don't know what you have going on, but there is still a long relationship there between you and the school. Hello, Positive for Life. Normally I would answer your question, but my guides have limited me to 5 love questions on Tea and Tarot, and I have already met my quota today. So if you have a non-love related question, go ahead and put that in the chat, and I would be more than happy to answer that for you. Louise P. Important messages for you right now. Important message for Louise. I think we're all having life lessons right now, Hannah Mori. The whole world is having a life lesson. I kind of went on a rant earlier about, a collective experience. And I do have time for one more question, Emmy, so go ahead. As long as it's not love related, you can put it in. But I went on a rant earlier about what are we all supposed to be learning from this collective experience. So, okay, Louise P., your question, what important messages for me right now? Nothing is set in stone. So, you have a lot of fluid, a lot of movement right now. And basically, decisions are waiting to be made before the next step for you is to be determined. Let me see. Let me give you another card here. See if I can get a little bit more specification for you. All right, Louise. So, specification for you versus the nothing is set in stone. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, so take a look. What is no longer serving you? And that's what you need to fix or move on from before the next step is actually set in place for you. Ooh, meteor. Yeah. I will answer your second question here in just a second, Emmy. I'm like super excited over this already. Positive for life. So, what blessings do you see happening for me for the rest of this April? I can't believe April is already over. Can you guys? I mean, not over, but like 10 days left. On one hand, this year seems to be flying by. On the other, it seems to be taking forever. All right. So you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you had a lot of emotional cups that kind of disappeared and are no longer full. You are going to be able to walk away from all those past hurts and start over. If you look here at the cup, so you have this fire right here all by itself floating there. Everything else is gone. But you know what? You're totally cool with that. So, yeah. High Priestess. High Priestess. High priestess are kick-ass women. And generally they have something to share with the collective. So for the rest of April, when you get a message that you feel like you need to tell somebody, tell them. No matter what kind of message it is. I can attest to the fact that I have woken up in the morning from a dream that was totally meant for somebody else. I have been walking through the store, doing what I do at work, and got a message, and I had to message that person. You can ask the fascinating fairy about that one. That was weird. Just walking around doing my thing. I'm like, she needs to do this. So I send her a message. You need to do this. Yeah. Anyway. Emmy. What will the 25th of April be like for me? Because I'm planning of writing my last CAA exam, meteorology, on that day. Ooh. All right. How is the 25th looking for Emmy? You are very welcome, Positive for Life, as always. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Hannah Mori, for being an awesome moderator. All right, Emmy. Ooh, Temperance. So what do we have to learn from Temperance? There's always give and take. There's good and bad. There is... Check out what this has, okay? Meteorology has to do with what? Weather, right? Well, what controls our weather? The moon and the sun. Our orbit. All that kind of stuff plays into our weather. Well, guess what? This Temperance card happens to have both the moon and sun, as well as some beautiful angel wings, because when it comes right down to it, only God knows best. Or, whatever divine creature you believe in. They're the only ones that really know what the weather's going to be like. So, I see great things as long as you have done your best. Then you have nothing to worry about. Great things are coming. You've got, the universal consciousness on your side. So, go for it. Go forth and prosper. Yes, I am a slight nerd, guys. I think I am all caught up. You are very welcome. Hello, Sanchita. I am doing very well, thank you. I am done doing love questions, but I will see what kind of things that you have coming towards you. And actually, I do believe you are going to be my last reading today. I've got to get dinner ready for everybody. Maybe go enjoy some sunshine before it decides to go away for the day. Ooh, you got Goddess Pavarti. And I just so happened to turn to that exact page. So, the goddess of devotion, love, and yoga. Get over here out of the sun for you guys. You pull up Pavarti when you've taken immense action towards becoming your highest self. In Hindu mythology, Pavarti is in love with the unattainable Shiva, who was deep in the mountains practicing yoga and detached from the material world. She knew he needed the feminine to bring him down to earth, but he was totally inaccessible. Instead of begging and pleading, she decided to become her highest self and seek enlightenment through yoga. Her family objected, saying women cannot be yogis. But she headed to the mountains anyway, where she stood in a frigid stream, balancing on one leg for uncomfortable months or years. Eventually, Shiva felt her immense energy and fell in love with her because of her strength and determination. Pavarti represents commitment to practice unbreakable willpower and the power of self-transformation. Continue your journey towards enlightenment. Oh, does Smokey need to make an appearance?
Yep. And I don't think he's ever seen this room.
What's coming towards you? Well, there's love, but you have to meet it halfway. So you must become closer to your highest self in order for that love to meet you. So, give me your Smokey. Say hi. Say hi, Smokey.
The only cat that has different color eyes.
Yeah. This is Smokey, guys. So see, even when... No, you don't need on the table.
Mom.
All right, here. Even when you don't ask a love question, sometimes you get a love answer. It's all on what the guides decide that you need to know. All right, my beautiful people. Bradley, you will... Okay, one more. One more. I am closing the list after you, Bradley. You came in the nick of time. Wondering about work. Do you have any specific question about work or You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Do you want a general work reading, Bradley, or did you have a specific question about work? Okay, so you want to see if you're going to find work in the near future? I'm assuming it's probably because of the whole, virus thing. You got it. Okay. All right. So first of all, have strength, okay? Because work is coming. All right. So just be patient. Sorry, guys. I know the sun's shining and you can't even see the cards. There we go. Be patient. Work is coming. Strength. I've done that before, Hanamori, watching other streams. I've so done that. So, yes, Bradley, you will find work. Have strength. Be patient. It is there. It's coming, okay? I know right now is super, super difficult for a lot of people. It's not just you. But I'm going to send you a little bit of Reiki to focus on your heart chakra, all right, to help you with the patience aspect, and maybe it'll help bring and attract in whatever kind of job you're looking for, All right. So if you're okay with that, I will send you a little Reiki love. And yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. And thank you so much to everybody that liked the stream and my new subscribers. Friday will be the speed tarot and our collective energy reading for the week. So have a great weekend, and we will see you on, great week, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye.